Welcome back, SEC Media Days. Frank Frangi along with Matt Hayes here in Nashville, part of that great Georgia defense. It's Kamari Lassiter joins us now. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. How about y'all?
Good to see you. Having fun today?
Yes, sir.
You look sharp, man.
Thank
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Love that necklace.
Sharp. Now, did you plan? Was there a lot of planning that went into the digs today, or did you just grab something out of the closet?
It was a little bit of planning, but I just put something together.
Well, it's great to have you here. Hey, what's it been like being part of this, not just historical Georgia football team that's won 2 titles, but historical Georgia defense? I think Georgia's built around defense. What's it been like being part of that?
It's been nothing short of a blessing. Just being able to experience the things that I've experienced these last 2 years. I mean, I'm just super blessed and honored to be a part of it.
Kamari, how do you guys block out the noise as a locker room, as a team? How do you block out the exterior noise and focus on just football?
So basically just really trying to keep the main thing. The task at hand is just us trying to get better day in, day out, just trying to be the best versions of ourselves. That's just how we block it out, just trying to just be connected, be composed, and the main thing.
I got to believe being part of the Georgia defense, there's a responsibility. Right. I mean, the best defense in the country. I mean, there's a lot of teams in the country. There's got to be a responsibility to that. I mean, talk about the challenge.
It's definitely a challenge to be a part of this defense because there's just such a high standard that we need to play at. Just to be a part of the defense is really we say it's an honor, not a job. So to be a part of our defense or to be a part of our team, you gotta take it and run with it, and just put your best foot forward honestly and just attack it. Just have the right mindset.
So Kirby came here, Kamari, last year and said, "We are not the hunted, we are the hunter," and that was the mindset of going into year 2 following the first championship. What's the mindset now in year 3?
The mindset for this year is better never rest, and we're just trying to eat off the floor. So we're just battling complacency. We're just trying
to eat off the floor. Explain that.
So basically, it's just having that right mindset, that hunger mindset, the mindset that you want to be the hunter, not the hunted, basically, but just adding more to it by saying that you're adding that hunger and that drive to it.
We have the Jaguars in town. We have Trayvon. We have Tyson Campbell. We have some good Georgia players there. Do you look up to former guys that came through there, guys that came? I mean, Trayvon Walker's first pick in the draft.
Right.
I mean, tell me a little bit about your relationship with guys that came before you.
When I first came in, I was there with Trayvon, all those guys. I wasn't there for Tyson, but I was there for Trayvon, obviously #1 pick. I was there with Nolan. I was there with guys like N'Kobe, Quay, Channon. I was there with guys like DK, Keeley, all those guys. So just seeing how those guys carried themselves and went about their day-to-day basis. I applied that to my game, and I applied that to how I do my day-to-day.
They got the work ethic, putting in the work. Do you learn that from guys that came before you?
I believe that work ethic is something that you can't really learn. It's something that you either have or you don't. You understand? I feel like your work ethic can improve, but at the beginning, it starts with yourself.
You're like a rare guy right now. You're a unicorn, a guy who goes to school and literally his first 3 years can win a national championship. That's insane. I mean, have you ever thought about that? I don't know how. Did you win a state title as a high school player? No. So literally, this is all new to you, just winning this big. How crazy is that?
I mean, I honestly, I haven't sat back and thought about it. I don't think it'll actually hit me until my days at Georgia are over. Honestly, whenever I actually sit back and think wow, we honestly did all that. But right now, I'm just so focused on just trying to be the best leader I could be, the best player I could be for my team.
Is it difficult, Kamari? I mean, because it looks very easy for you guys when you're out there.
Difficult in terms of
just on the field, really. It looks very easy.
So the way that I see it and the way that a lot of my teammates see it is that we go through the toughest situations that we're going to go through during practice so that the games are easy for us. Coach Martin and the coaching staff, they put us through the most difficult situations during practice week in and week out so that whenever the game comes, the game is slow and it's easy and you can just play ball.
All right, final thing here. We're proud of the Florida-Georgia game or the Georgia-Florida game in Jacksonville. You're a Savannah guy. You're right up the road. What does that game mean to you, getting to play in one of the most talked about neutral site rivalries in college football?
Well, I mean, I think it's huge. I mean, that's what you come to Georgia for. That's what you come to places like in the SEC for, just to play the big game. So, I mean, it's a blessing just to be able to play on that stage and be able to play in front of that crowd, in front of that electric, just that electric crowd and, just have that feeling.
It's a pretty amazing setting, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, it really is. Kamari Lassiter, a terrific football player from the University of Georgia. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Kamari.
Back in a moment from Nashville after this.